If you can't beat them, join them. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Guys, starting off right away, I'd like to give a shout out to our brand new member, PJ SASKO. If you'd like to go ahead and join the membership program, join down below. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off right away, yes, Google has now officially signed with Samsung displays. This is because they are releasing their brand new Google Pixel Fold sometime next year. And as you guys know on the channel, I have been very, hesitant about talking about this. I always say, I'm not buying into this yet. I want to see actual concrete proof. Well, here's your concrete proof. They literally signed with Samsung displays. So they're going to create this phone. And this phone is going to have the same exact display as the Galaxy Z Fold 4. And it's going to look exactly like the Z Fold 4. Guys, we are going to get a Z Fold 4 with a Tensor 2 chip. That's what we're going to get. Instead of having the Gen 4, Gen 4.1, I cannot, for the life of me right now, say this correctly. I don't know why I cannot say the processing unit of the Galaxy Z Fold 4 correctly. But instead of having that, we are now getting the Tensor 2 chip in the same exact phone pretty much. So this is the Z Fold 4, right? As you guys can see, nothing special. Same old, same old. Here is the brand new Pixel Fold leaked image. It's exactly identical. It is kind of funny, but keep in mind, this is only releasing in China. So, because it's only releasing in China, it's not a huge deal or a huge thing to talk about when it comes to them copying and pasting the Z Fold 4. It's just kind of ironic. When Oppo created their phone, right? At least they went ahead and made their own technology, their own phone, they'll own everything. Google was literally saying, listen, we want to make an affordable phone, and we don't feel like going through the whole process of actually figuring this out ourselves. So in order to figure out this ourselves, we're just going to copy whatever Samsung has. They're literally just going to take the same panel. It's so freaking hilarious. It actually is hilarious to me because it's really the mindset. If you can't beat them, join them. And this phone will be a lot less than the Z Fold 4. Once you go ahead and translate from Chinese to American dollars, it's going to be a lot less, which overall wise might make this a better deal to pick up than picking up a Z Fold 4. And with a Z Fold 4 right now on discount, you can currently get a Galaxy Watch and you can get a Z Fold 4 and you can get double the storage for the same price of original Z Fold 4. It actually makes it more like an even price tag ratio. But this phone will probably be $1,400 once you convert it to USD. That's not bad. And the Tensor 2 chip, based on early reports, is absolutely amazing. So this might be one of the best foldable phones out there at the end of the day, with, of course, us thinking that this was going to be an absolute flop. I mean, I'll be honest, I really thought this was never going to come out, and if it came out, I thought it was going to be an absolute flop anyway, so I never really looked too much into this. And I thought even if they did create this phone, it would be a first gen of this phone, and you guys already know, when it's a first gen of any phone, chances are it's going to mess up, it's going to have bugs, glitches, they're going to have to figure out the display correctly, the displays are going to break, there's going to be problems. But no, if you just copy exactly what a company took 3 generations of foldable phones to figure out, you skip past all of that trial and error stage. Because they're just going to say, hey, listen, the Z Fold 4 is working right. Take that display, put it in our body, add the Tensor 2 chip, add Android 12L, release. Now, I did talk about recently how Samsung is actually releasing the Z Fold 4 and the Z Flip 4 in China as the W23 and the W Flip 23. And that, of course, is going to hinder Google a little bit because they're probably going to discount it in China greatly. They're probably also going to use different parts of the US version. You guys do not know, every Samsung phone has an international version and a US version. US version usually has the more high-end products, more high-end processing unit. And then the international version usually has the cheaper processing unit. Also, there's different when it comes to heat sinks in the phone. The heat sink's a little bit better on the US version than the international version. That's why whenever you're buying a phone online, if you ever see it says US version, that's why. Because you can buy an international version. A lot of times, international versions are cheaper because of this exact fact. But at the same time, though, I wouldn't recommend going after international versions of any phones. So they might do that same concept with the Z Fold 4, where they just go ahead and give us a cheaper version of the Z Fold 4 in China, which will obviously make the price tag a lot lower, which will compare a lot better with Samsung and with Google, in which of course will make Google fail in them releasing this phone in China. So there's probably gonna be different ways they work it out. Of course, Samsung will get some kickback from this because they are signing with them to use their displays. Samsung will probably get some kind of commission, so maybe not. Maybe they won't go too hardcore on Google. But at the same time, though, they are going to try to keep that market going in China so that they can boost numbers across the world. Because Samsung has already said this year we're going to see, the life cycle of the Z Fold 4 and Z Flip 4 will sell 10 million units. And based on early reports, they're selling very well, but they are not selling as well as Samsung wants them to. So at this moment in time, Samsung's going to keep pushing to see sales get a lot better than they are at the moment in time. And again, them releasing in China boost sales even more. So if they go ahead and release in China, release it with third-party parts, and let's say it's half the price tag, then they're going to easily get to that 10 million units within probably a couple months. So that again is why they're doing that. But Google is really, it's like you can't really fault them for this though, At the end of the day, yeah, you could be like, wow, this is kind of like not scummy, but you could say that, wow, this is kind of like the easy way out. But I always say this, when it comes to business, the easy way out, it doesn't matter, right? At the end of the day, all that matters is profits. And if they're making profits from this and they're making money, they don't care about being original. They don't care about saying, we have this great phone. When Oppo came out with the Oppo Find and 5G, they had the idea that we're going to take with the problem with the Duo, with the Fold 4 having a bend in the display / a crease in the display, and we're going to fix it and give you that same exact, we're going to give you a similar phone, but we're going to take everything you want fixed and we're going to fix it. Then Vivo, their sister company, came out with their phone, and their mindset was, hey, listen, we're going to take everything you want fixed, and we're going to fix it, and we'll put it in one phone. Google, they don't care. They're just like, listen, we want to make money. This is a good market. We want to make money. If we have to join in with, the monopoly dogs, the big dogs, Samsung, we'll join in with Samsung. So GG, man. GG. Definitely going to be interested to see what this phone looks like. I probably will not be picking it up. I'll be honest with you. A Tensor 2 chip definitely interests me. And by the time this comes out, Android 13 will probably be out too. But I'm just not really too interested in this phone. It's Z Fold 4, but maybe it's a tad bit faster, slower. I don't know. It's going to be a Z Fold 4 pretty much. And I will say, with getting any phone from China, because I've tried before getting the Oppo Find and 5G, and it was like pulling teeth out of my head trying to get it. There are different ways you can, different companies you can go through eBay, you can go through other websites. I probably will stay clear of this one. But if you guys did enjoy this video, hit the like, comment down below. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.